Free to succeed. Finally got a haircut. Mug Club in the house. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. All right. So there's quite a few things to talk about today. We got some interesting updates. In the content creator chat that I can share with you. So we're going to talk about that today. Oh, and this too. I didn't talk about this yesterday. It looks like they're starting to work to integrate 2x gear drops from dungeons. And they're starting with stun set from Fire Knight. I think this is a really cool idea, actually. I think this is a really good idea. I think, depending on how often they do it, this could be pretty cool. Especially when they do, speed gear from Dragon. That's going to be a huge one. There's a couple that are going to be huge. Speed from Dragon. There's a ton from Fire Knight. Shield, immunity, savage, crit damage. Like, there's going to be a lot from Fire Knight. But I think this is a great idea. I think pretty much unanimously, everybody digs this one too. I haven't heard a lot of negative feedback about it. So, cool move. I like that. Trying something new. Heading in a good direction there. By the way, gems, all the gem winners from the previous week have all been turned in. You should be getting your gems in the next couple days if you don't have them already. Oh, the drop frenzy thing's live. Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay. Let's talk about the new dungeons. We've already mentioned this in our What's Next in Raid video, and now it's actually happening. The dungeons and the potion keeps are getting 5 extra stages. Here's what gives me a little bit of pause here. I'm not sure what they're going for here. Why they would want to do this. If this is the case, I'll probably, I don't know. Well, get ready, as artifact dungeon bosses on new stages will have additional passive skills. One will limit turn meter decrease, the other will limit the damage they take from attacks that scale based on the target's max HP. No more than 10% of HP will be lost. This pretty much eliminates speedruns. As we know them anyway, right? For example, my spider team, which there's a game on clip below for if you want to see, has 4 Septimus on it. Spoiler alert. Now, obviously, with the affinities will be changing too. So, for example, I think Spider's Den right now is Spider's Den right now is Spirit. When this happens, level 25 will be Magic. So my Septimus team is going to be no good there. So not only does the whole game change in the sense of like what champs are viable, although it makes Rosin pretty great in there, which is nice. Now you're taking away the max HP thing, so I just don't know what there was to be gained by that. I think they're hard enough. I think the dungeons are hard enough. I think you probably should have left them alone. Spider gives enough players enough trouble that I think you probably should have left it alone. On the other hand, I imagine the difficulty will scale pretty high, so this could give something for the end-game players. This could be something else for the end-game players to get involved in. Like the later stages of Doom Tower that maybe you have to try a little bit. I guess maybe they're thinking it limits the ability to just pile up your account with overpowered gear so fast. I guess if you could farm Spider 25, because I have to assume at some point it's going to start dropping only 6-star gear. There's no way they're adding 5 stages to the dungeons and not removing 5-star drops from it. So I'm thinking, even though at 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 would be a lot of stages to have dropping 5 and 6-star gear, a feel like at a certain point, 5-star gear has to get removed. I don't know. I feel like if you could do it, though, if you can do it, I don't know. That's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, the top affinity now for each dungeon: Ice Golem 25 will be Magic, Spiders 25 will be Magic, Dragon 25 will be Force, and Fire Knight 25 will be Spirit. Which is going to change things. It's going to make... Excuse me. Alright, next. New dungeon stages are great, but we're also adding 187 new missions. There will be 3 parts with approximately 60 missions each. They will be added after the Arbiter missions. A banner with the new missions part will be visible in the progress missions, blah blah blah. While being more challenging, new missions bring new rewards. Apart from the current ones, you'll be able to get charms and tag team arena tokens. Okay. Who's running out of 3v3 tokens? Who's using all of them? Who's using their refill and the stack they get from Advanced Quest? Like, who's doing that much 3v3? 3 new milestone rewards will be added to the mission progress bar. The reward for completing all the missions is a new champion. We'll tell a bit more about this fellow and his skills in the upcoming video. Champion will be available only as a final reward for completing missions, thus he can't be summoned from shards used or collected fragments. Why does he get that? Why does he get that and Arbiter doesn't? Why do I have 3 fucking Arbiters? That's annoying. Okay, so that's it. That's what we got. So I'm not just immediately gonna think it's bad. I'm not sure. I just am struggling to understand what the point is in removing the ability to reduce turn meter and limiting max HP damage. Like, Spider's hard enough, man. Spider's hard enough for plenty of people. I just don't think you need to make it harder. That's... I mean, you could also just farm 20. It's not like farming 20 doesn't net you good results. You know what I mean? But it's like... just don't do that. Ooh. I'll keep that one. Man, not a bad haul today, dude. I'll take a free win. I'll take a free win every day of the week. Doesn't matter what day it is, I'm taking a free win. You know what I mean? My arena list has been kind of brutal this rotation, man. Yeah, none of those I feel confident about. That's a trap. I know a trap when I see it. What do I look like? Somebody that doesn't know a trap when they see it? Because that's not what I am. That's exactly not what I am. Okay. Now we did manage to get one of the epics. He's the only one that we can get. This dude, who actually doesn't seem bad. A1 attack down, which is nice. AoE provoke, puts a shield on himself. Scales off defense. That's a lot of good things going on. You can get it down to a 3-turn cooldown. Defense and attack buff. That's nice. The only other one I got right now that does that is Drock. So this will be particularly nice for... I think he's going to be great for faction wars. There's probably other stuff to be done with him too. And then he's got the passive, which could be really nasty. If he lands that provoke, that could be nasty. Might put this dude in a taunting set just to maybe reinforce it. I don't know. We'll play around with some ideas. And then he's got a good faction crypt loot. So I think he's going to be fantastic for faction wars, if nothing else. But we'll do more with him probably. Other than that, we just made a little bit of food yesterday. You know, doing our thing, living the dream. What was I saying? Was I saying something? See what I mean? Nobody's using these. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, we couldn't get any more of the dudes from the fusion, so I just stopped worrying about it. I just stopped caring, you know. How's my stun gear looking? Also, where did all that come from? I don't remember. Did I farm dragon yesterday? I don't remember. You know what I do need to do is get something set up with my Ignatius. Or I don't know. I have to figure out. I have quite a few options now for a spider team. I need to figure out who I want to commit to a spider team. Like, I feel like my Drex is kind of the way my Drex needs to be for right now. For the things I'm going to be using him for. The problem is Ignatius. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. Let me show you something with Ignatius real quick. After I sell all these. Let me get these up to 8 because I'd like to try to keep everything at 8 if I can. Also, I know I'm a little sniffly today. I'm trying my best to not be sniffly into the mic, but you know, it is what it is. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Hang on, are you actually kidding me right now? If it hits resistance again, I'm selling it. Yeah, no. Nope. This game is so full of shit. And I've said it, and I'll continue to say it. You will never convince me that's not rigged. There is no way I just had crit damage gloves that had crit rate, speed, attack percentage, and resistance in them, and it rolled resistance twice. There's no fucking way that had an even shot of happening. And here we avoid the attack roll. You know, I'm real tempted to sell those. I'm over it. If you're gonna roll shitty, you don't get to stay in my inventory. You don't get to live in my house rolling shitty. You know what I mean? You live under my roof. You better have good substats. Alright, look at this shit real quick. 75% chance cannot be resisted. I took him in a spider recently and did a few runs with him. I think the most HP burns I saw him land with this skill was 3. And I did like 5 runs. It says 75% chance, and the most I saw him land in 5 runs was 3. So I call bullshit, is what I'm saying. I call bullshit, is what I'm saying. I do want to get that booked if I can. But man, that's just potentially 7 books before it gets booked. You know what I mean? And right now I have 5. I want to get Arbiter booked. Let's see, who do I want to get booked? I don't think I really need to get Drex booked. I'm not too bent up about getting Drex booked. Narma's good. I have what I need on Narma. Got pretty fortunate there. Eventually, if I'm ever rolling in books, I might book the A1. But I would like to get Arbiter booked. Getting this down to 5 turns would be pretty big. Like getting these cooldowns reduced would be pretty nice. Tormund, I would eventually like to get booked. Iggy, I would like to get as a 3 book. I don't care about the other ones. And then down here, I don't care about books on any of these legendaries right now. So the options are Arbiter, Tormund, and Iggy. Tormund is not a priority right now, so we'll scratch him off the list. Arbiter would be a good one, but Arbiter is also... She's okay. I forgot we made a couple changes on her. She's okay right now. I think probably Iggy would be the priority right now. Because I would use him in Spider, and with him being guaranteed to land all of the HP burns, we would pretty much solidify the run. We'd pretty much have a 100% team. That would be pretty fast. So I think that's the way to go. I think that's probably the way to go here. So I think I'm going to try to do it. I know I'm going to have to give him all these books. There's no way I get this lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really only need him to get 3, too. I really only need him to get 3 there. Oh, come on, dude. Let's go, baby. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's crazy. Just saved like 60 bucks. Theoretically, anyway, I should say. All right. Okay, so yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's probably what we're working on today, is sorting that out. So tomorrow we'll probably have a spider team, an official, dedicated spider team to go over. So, dude, that's so good, so lucky. I think I got that lucky with Drock too, back in the day, but then I paid for it. I mean, I guess I got semi-lucky with Narma. Pretty lucky with Narma. I've been pretty fortunate with the books so far, I have to say. I guess I can't really be too upset about the way the books have gone. Epic books, they get me back on, for sure. Epic books, I have a hard time getting to go where I need them to go. Legendary books have been pretty good to me so far. Knock on wood. Alright, so... yeah, let me know what you guys think about this new dungeon thing. What do you think about the bosses having these Doom Tower passives where, you know, you can't knockback turn... The knockback turn meter thing, it didn't say it removed it, I think. I think it just reduces it like it does in Doom Tower. Which you can probably get around. Limit turn meter decrease. Yeah, okay. So you could probably still get around it. It's the max HP thing that's going to be a pain in the ass. More than the turn meter thing, I think. I don't know, man. That's still going to be big. Like, Fire Knight, a big part of the strategy in Fire Knight is turn meter decrease. That's a huge part of the strategy. Now you're limiting it. And reducing the damage he takes. So you're inevitably, you're unnecessarily prolonging the Fire Knight battle, and the longer that goes on, the worse it gets for you. That's a rough one. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. The missions, it's hard to really know. We don't know much about those yet, but the dungeons, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you